Hi, my name is Professor Silver, and you're watching Pokemon Explained, where we focus on the narrative arcs of all our favorite characters from the Pokemon anime. In today's class, we'll break down the complete history of May's Beautifly, detailing all its battles, storylines, and character development. May fell in love with the Beautifly species while assisting her friend Janet as she competed in the Rustboro City contest in all things bright and Beautifly. Not only did Janet's Beautifly make May want one of her own, but it also helped her realize her calling as a Pokemon coordinator. In anticipation of her first contest, May used Torchic to catch a Wurmple in All in a Day's Wurmple. During the battle, Wurmple took major damage from Peck, thwarted May's first capture attempt, and got its revenge with Tackle, but ultimately fell to Ember and May's second Pokeball. Wurmple immediately bonded with May and bravely protected her from Team Rocket, much like how Caterpie rescued Ash and Ash catches a Pokemon. Thereafter, May indulged Wurmple's Snorlax-like love of eating and sleeping as she wanted it to grow strong and evolve as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, May's inexperience as a trainer often caused Wurmple's training to devolve into chaos. It ignored orders, failed to stop Corphish's rampage, and sprayed Max with String Shot when May tried to capture an Octillery. Despite Wurmple's rough start, May never lost faith in its abilities and thought it superior to Jessie's Wurmple in Which Wurmple's Which. Max found the Wurmple identical in shape and size, so May and Jessie determined the better Pokemon through a battle. The conflict ended almost as soon as it began, since neither Wurmple had much experience battling. Jessie accidentally took May's Wurmple as her own while fleeing, but May and Wurmple shared such a powerful bond she at once noticed the difference. Soon after their reunion in a Corphish out of water, Wurmple worried May by refusing to eat and exhibiting excessively sluggish behavior. May feared the worst, but Wurmple fought through its exhaustion, rescued Pikachu, and revealed its personality change was merely a symptom of its impending evolution. Jessie's Wurmple evolved at the same exact time, but became a Cascoon rather than a Silcoon. Silcoon proved a useful ally, even though its personality was far more subdued than Wurmple's. It helped May scale a waterfall, set up a zipline for Ash, and maintain deep friendships with the gang's other Pokemon. While battling Cascoon and seeing is believing, Silcoon evolved into Beautifly, let Corphish chase off Team Rocket, and then started training for its contest debut. The same day it evolved, Jessie demanded a rematch as she craved a Beautifly of her own. Ignorant to Wurmple's potential for branch evolution, it surprised Jessie to see her Cascoon evolve into Dustox. Jessie thought Dustox the better Pokemon, but Beautifly proved her wrong by tackling Dustox, dodging its Poison Sting, and winning with Tackle. From then on, Beautifly became one of May's favorite and most frequently used Pokemon. She trained with it so intensely that Max even worried she liked it more than Torchic. In Now That's Flower Power, a training mishap led May to strike a rivalry with Drew. He enraged May by insulting Beautifly's style, so Ash calmed her down by staging a practice battle with Tailow. Whilst battling, Beautifly mistackled, dodged Peck, trapped Tailow within String Shot, and sent it plummeting to the earth with Gust. Despite the early lead, Tailow took advantage of Beautifly's inability to use Silverwind, broke free from the sticky prison, and won with Wing Attack. Beautifly took note from its aerial battle with Tailow and later used its learnings to defend May's honor against Drew after he stole her Bloodberries. Drew's Roselia blocked Tackle and paralyzed it with Stun Spore, but Beautifly rallied its strength, deflected Magical Leaf with newly mastered Silverwind, and sent Roselia flying. Team Rocket interrupted the battle before it concluded, but Beautifly's performance earned it Drew's respect. In Win, Lose, or Drew, Beautifly entered the Slateport contest and eased May's worries by impressing the judges with String Shot, Gust, and a spinning Silverwind. Even though May tripped during the performance, Beautifly's spectacular show earned her a place in the final 8. May's excitement in entering her first battle round quickly dissipated upon learning Drew and Roselia would be her first opponents. Because of May's inexperience with battling, Roselia dominated Beautifly with Magical Leaf, Stun Spore, Petal Dance, and a game-ending Solar Beam. May felt terrible for letting Beautifly down, so she resolved herself to get as strong as possible and win their next contest no matter how hard she had to train. Following the lead of its trainer, Beautifly worked diligently to achieve its full potential. It vigorously exercised, devastated Victoria's Roselia, trounced Jessie's Dustox, and worked on combining its moves together to enhance their appeal. In Come What May, May's training proved so fruitful that Beautifly breezed through the Fallarbor contest appeals round. During the first battle of the contest, Dustox overpowered String Shot with Whirlwind, but Beautifly overcame Poison Sting with Gust, pummeled its rival with Silverwind, and took home the win with Tackle. In the finals, Beautifly came face to face with Grace's Medicham, who had already beaten Drew's Roselia. Beautifly gained an early lead with Gust, but Medicham caught itself with confusion, trapped Beautifly within its own string shot, and froze it solid with Ice Punch. After breaking free from the icy prison, Beautifly dodged high jump kick, damaged Medicham's knee with Silver Wind, and executed its first successful combination. Medicham tried to thwart its efforts with confusion, but Beautifly pushed forward with Silver Wind, wrapped its opponent within string shot, and clobbered it with Tackle. While the threads didn't hold Medicham long, Beautifly immobilized it with Silver Wind, followed up with Tackle, and met high jump kick head on with yet another Tackle. Despite heavy injury, Beautifly won out as it had more points left when the time elapsed. Upon winning the contest, May declared her love for Beautifly, received her very first ribbon, and continued on her journey with renewed confidence. Besides advancing May through the Rubello Appeals round, Beautifly sat out the rest of May's Hoenn contest as she wanted to focus on strengthening the abilities of her other Pokemon. Instead of performing, Beautifly lovingly sat on May's head, blew away Team Rocket, conducted scouting missions, dazzled the citizens of Petalburg City, helped Swablu overcome its fear of flying, stopped a river from flooding Riado Town, rescued wild Dawn fans, lost a Dustox in the Pokaringer, and trained with Drew's Masquerade. While training for the Grand Festival in Hi-Ho Silverwind, Beautifly developed a budding friendship with May's mother, who found its elegance, sparkly wings, and incredible attack power nothing short of amazing. During the festival itself, Beautifly advanced May through the first appeals round and fought in May's first battle alongside Bulbasaur against Harley's Cacturne and Banette in Rhapsody and Drew. Harley's team started strong with Screech and Bullet, but Bulbasaur and Beautifly retaliated with an overwhelming combination of Vine Whip and Silver Wind. Banette retaliated with Torment to prevent Bulbasaur from protecting itself with Vine Whip, so Beautifly executed an aerial rescue to save it from Pin Missile. Though they took several hits from Will-O-Wisp, Bulbasaur blocked most of the fireballs with Petal Dance. Cacturne countered the petals with Pin Missile, but Banette still fell prey to the combined might of Silver Wind and Razor Leaf. Despite Beautifly and Bulbasaur's incredible win, May placed 8th in the festival as Drew knocked her out in the third battle round. May despaired at her loss, but refused to give up on her dreams of becoming a top coordinator. Shortly after the festival concluded, May returned to Petalburg City, lent Beautifly to her mother as they loved each other's company, and traveled to Kanto so she could compete in the region's many contests. While May's skill skyrocketed during the saga, Soledad wrecked her team during the Grand Festival's semi-finals. The loss so depressed May that reuniting with Beautifly and Skitty in the unbelievable lightness of seeing did little to improve her mood. She tried to get over her funk by combining Skitty's Blizzard with Beautifly's newly learned Psychic, but it wasn't until Drew suggested they stage a contest battle that her demeanor finally improved. During the match, May used Beautifly and Combusken opposite Drew's Roselia and Butterfree. May's team opened with an epic combo of Fire Spin and Psychic, but Roselia held the attacks at bay with Petal Dance and pressed on with Magical Leaf. Beautifly broke through the assault using the pulverized petals, but Butterfree blew them back with Gust. While Combusken then did major damage to Butterfree, Beautifly's Silverwind got overpowered by Petal Dance. Combusken made a last-ditch effort to win with Overheat, but Butterfree rendered the attack useless with Protect and combined Psybeam with Roselia's Solar Beam to win Drew the battle. Even though she lost, the battle revitalized May and helped her realize she needed to emerge from Ash's shadow. Rather than join Ash on his next adventure, May followed Drew to Johto so she could forge a battling style all her own. After earning 3 Johto ribbons, May traveled to Sinnoh so she could visit with Ash and Brock, meet Dawn, and compete in the Wallace Cup. During the competition's semifinals in Strategy with a Smile, Beautifly made its triumphant return to the contest stage in an epic battle against Zoe's Glameow. It got off to a splendid start with Silverwind, but Glameow leapt into the air, dodged Psychic, surrounded it with a curtain of water, gave it the jolt of its life with Shockwave, and launched Iron Tail. Refusing to give up, Beautifly used Silverwind to disorient Glameow, Psychic to inflict major damage, Morning Sun to heal its injuries, and newly learned Aerial Ace to finish the match. Following Glaceon's loss to Dawn's Piplup in the finals, May returned to Johto to continue her journey. Since its last appearance, Beautifly has likely grown in elegance, won many ribbons, and helped May further her dream of winning a grand festival. Beautifly won against Jessie's Dustox, Victoria's Roselia, Grace's Medicham, Harley's Cacturne, Harley's Banette, and Zoe's Glameow. It lost to May's Torchic, Ash's Tailow, Drew's Roselia, and Drew's Butterfree. Over the course of the series, Beautifly used Tackle, String Shot, Gust, Silverwind, Morning Sun, Psychic, and Aerial Ace. Beautifly was pivotal in May's evolution from novice trainer to expert coordinator. Not only did it earn her first ribbon, but it was also her first capture, first evolution, and first Pokemon to master combination. As one of May's most iconic Pokemon, I'll be very surprised if Beautifly never appears again. And with that, class is adjourned. I'll be back next week to cover a different character from the anime. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're never late to class. And for extra credit, like this video and let me know your thoughts on May's Beautifly. Until next time, catch you later.